Brandy Osman donated $4.99. Hey Swiss, can you follow me on TikTok at plane_lover67?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? It is me, and we're starting 2 seconds early because I feel like it. Everybody, welcome back on board the Boeing 727, a plane that I haven't flown in a long time, and in a plane that kind of scares me to fly. Welcome aboard it. And I want you guys to guess, what airport are we at? No, seriously, what airport are we at? I want you guys to guess that in the chat. Gaties and Lentilmans, exactly. What is the airport? Come on, give me answers. What is that? Saba. Not really. Swiss Air one, not butter. Heaven. Dude, do you not know? Do you think this is really Saba Airport? Doesn't look near close to it. Saba? It's not Saba at all. It kind of looks like Epstein Island from the... No. Come on. No. No. What? Have you scratched your 17 Pro yet? No, I haven't. So it turns out this phone right here, with which I filmed the video, is like very prone to scratching because the aluminum iodizing, whatever, I can't speak English. This is scratching. I don't know, I don't care. You still haven't? God damn it, what is this airport? Anyone please have a guess? Canton, Ohio? Dude, this is a sea. Can you see the sea? It's the Pacific Ocean. What? Hey guys, that stupid. Catalina Island. Of course it's Catalina Island. How did that take you 2 minutes to... Oh my god, 6-7 airport. I can't deal with you guys. Welcome to Santa Catalina Island. We're back in California land. Finally flying in the US again. And we've got a little bit of a funny route that leads us all the way across the Los Angeles County. Kind of. And we're gonna be flying to Big Bear. I don't know if you remember that place, but it's very interesting. And you know, it's kind of like airports that are very interesting that we're flying into today, and I'm very much excited about that. Welcome aboard the Boeing 727. We are all fully boarded up. Well, we are fully boarded up because GSX just isn't working. I don't know what happened for it to cause that. Maybe it's like a version issue. I don't know. Something is broken there, but we don't need that. We're just going to turn on the Boeing 727. Very nice and vintage. I mean, look at the engineering panel. Isn't that amazing? Dude, no, this is definitely not Saba Airport. This runway is way too long for it. I mean, it's not necessarily a long runway either. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to turn this plane on. So this is a battery right here. This is the one we want. And then we can turn on the EPU, which is interestingly right here. All right, so start. Turn it on. I think that was the wrong switch, but we can actually hear the EPU turn on. We can see the exhaust temperature spooling up. How's it going, Jack? It's not Saba, you massive idiot. Saba is the shortest runway in the world.
$2. Is it Sabar?
No, by the way, I like how for some reason my laptop isn't dying anymore whenever someone donates. Like that somehow magically fixed itself. Like last time that was a huge issue. I don't know why it isn't anymore. Well, you know, I greatly appreciate that. All right, anyway, look at that. Our APU right here is getting into the green temperatures, which I think means we can already, yes, get the generator to work. You know, I really like flying this plane. It's just, it's great because you can like overload it and you can overrun it and it won't care very much. Also, we now have crash animations in this one, so that's kind of nice. Let's turn on the boost pumps right there. Let's turn on the hydraulic system. That should be good. I just want to make sure they work, the A and the B, because otherwise the flight controls may give up on us. You know, it's one of those old airliners that didn't have headrests, which I always find a little bit interesting. Like, wouldn't that get your neck snapped in like a very hard Ryanair landing? Why didn't they have headrests? Maybe for better visibility of the engineering panel? Maybe. Do not know. Anyway, all is fine. Yeah, we're kind of getting off to a good start. Georgina, are you ready to fly in America again? Welcome aboard American Airlines. I know she's alive. I wanted to do something. What did I want to do?
Oh my gosh, Captain Swiss
Oh my God.
001. I'm totally ready to fly in America again. Welcome aboard American Airlines, everyone. Let's get this party in the sky started. Follow me on Instagram.
Sure, let's call. I will not follow
Leave
you.
a comment after we land.
I refuse
Look for a
that.
truck to guide you.
Shut up. Galley power. Turn that on, I guess, as well. I wonder where the APU bleeds. Oh, it's right there. So APU bleed, I think that should be open, whereas the packs are off. So we should be able to turn on the engines right now. Wonderful. Okay, so this is all fine. Let's go ahead and quickly talk to someone. You know, this is an uncontrolled airfield. Who do we talk to then is the question. We will find that out here in the communications panel, because I actually don't know. We've got an ASOS, Surface Observing System. What happens when you tune into that here? 120.675. I generally don't know what ASOS is. It's a very American thing. One of those American things you have in America, like being able to turn on the runway lights using the buttons of your comm. You know, you turn on the runway light. You ever heard of that? Let's see if the ASOS works, see if it does anything. No, it doesn't do anything. Great. All right, so let's maybe talk to SoCal Center, probably. See if that works. SoCal Center, good day. American 001 on the ground at St. Catalina Island. Kilo Alpha Victor X-Ray. Request IFR clearance to Big Bear. Let's see if they can get us that. I'm shadow banned. The hell is a shadow ban? I never heard of that. What the hell is a shadow ban?
Aviation lover Joe
Is that a
Mamar
thing?
donated $2. I'm shadow banned on my main at Jess Aviation. Help.
Oh, by the way, I just realized I had the comm radios off, it says, which is interesting. Where do I turn them on? This plane is confusing me, and I don't know how to use it. Help? It said, look. It says here that the comm radios are off, which is interesting. Ah, they are. God damn it. Now they're on. Ah, what a massive idiot I am. And so, of course, I'm not able to receive anything. God damn it. I don't remember having to tune that, to do that. All right, let's try that again. 120.675. I really want to figure out what the ASOS does. Is that like a sort of an ATIS, but it's only made by computers instead of people?
325.
Ah, yeah.
2.17.
It is ATIS.
Altimeter
Okay,
29903.
Shut up. Hold on.
Density altitude
I don't have a
3100 feet.
No!
Catalina
God.
Airport. Automated surface observation.
Stop!
1851 Zulu.
Where's my pen?
Wind calm. Visibility 10.
I'm lost!
Sky conditions.
No!
Clear. Temperature 25. Dew point 17.
I'm gonna have to write this down
Altimeter
with a marker.
29903.
And I
Density
have a
altitude
receipt.
3100 feet.
I have a receipt in which
Catalina Airport. Automated surface observation.
I had Pontai
1851
today,
Zulu.
and that's the receipt for
Wind
it.
calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Clear.
What was
Temperature
that of a
25.
donation, Hazel
Dew
Nico?
point 17.
What did your body
Altimeter
feels like
299.
me when you were fat?
Density altitude 3100 feet.
What? I still am.
Catalina Airport.
I hate this.
Automated surface observation.
Okay, let's try this again.
1851 Zulu.
Oh yeah, so we
Wind
want
calm. Visibility
2902 altimeter.
Sky conditions. Clear.
God damn it, this thing doesn't write! I'm trying to...
Dew point 17. Altimeter 29903.
Oh, I found
Density altitude
I found-
3100 feet.
something to write down.
Catalina
God, I'm
Airport.
so useless!
Automated surface observation. 1851 Zulu. Wind calm.
Oh my
Visibility
goodness.
10. Sky conditions. Clear. Temperature 25.
Alright, I'm back.
Dew point 17.
Lock in.
Altimeter
Shut up.
29903.
We're totally fine.
Altitude
Swiss, when you're at actual
3100 feet.
flying 6-7, I will not make it actual
Catalina
flying
Airport.
6-7.
Automated surface
I refuse it.
observation.
I will not do that. Shut up.
1851 Zulu.
So, well, hold on. Altimeter is 2992. That's
Visibility
what we
10.
kind of need. Oh, 993 turns out. And, yeah, that's good. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and pretend like the last few minutes didn't happen and I wasn't completely overwhelmed with the idea of trying to fly this thing. SoCal Center, good day. American 001 on the ground at St. Catalina Island. Kilo Alpha Victor X-Ray request IFR clearance to Big Bear. I mean, they have RNAV. They have ILS procedures over there. Come on. How do you even make a flying 6-7? That's so dumb.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
All right. Okay, look at this. All right, perfect. Good. So we need to use this old ass screen right here to fly this plane. which I'm hating to do. I don't like that. But it's kind of our only option, right? I hate this.
American 001 cleared to Big Bear. Radar vector Santa Catalina. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 17010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4 squawk 2471. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1841 Zulu. Time now 1826.
1841. Okay. American 001 cleared to Big Bear. Radar vectors to Santa Catalina. Then as file, climb and maintain 5,000. 17. Flight level 170 after 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4. Squawk 2471. Clearance off if not off. Void by 1841 Zulu. That was the worst ever readback I've ever done. This guy must think that I'm absolutely out of my mind. This is what happens when you haven't streamed for like 4 days.
American 001, read back correct.
Sort of read back correct, to be honest.
Alaska 5, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905.
You are a skinny boy. Okay, fair. All right, perfect. I will not need to talk to him right now. I don't care. All right, so let's go ahead and do the flight planation here. So we're going to take off. So wait, how do I enter this stuff? Ah, this one. Okay. What do I do? Okay. The KA... And this is generally how you're supposed to enter stuff in like this. They don't have a keyboard, this one, because they're too poor. X right there. Yes, perfect. And then we're gonna fly to SXC, which I will request not to, because this is an extremely annoying waypoint that I will not do. And then we're going to fly to SLI. That's all we need. We're going to do the rest of the flight plan later. I don't care. I just want to get off, okay? SL, because this is, like, super annoying. SL. God damn it, where's the I? I. This feels like flying. Oh, my God. Just give me a keyboard. What is this? What is she even saying? Where's I?
Let's make this flight a blast.
Yeah, I got it. Seal Beach. Yep, it is definitely a VOR in the USA, not in Colombia. Great. Perfect. That's all we need. Perfect. Okay, so QNH is already set up. We could talk to Unicom, because this airport does have Unicom, but, you know, I mean, there's no one else here. Let me check if there's anything else. I just don't want to, yeah, so this is just a Unicom 122.7. We're going to talk to them just to say hello. Well, I'm not going to talk to anyone because there's no one here. Very lonely up here. Okay, good. Yeah, this is perfect. What I want is turn knob. We're just going to hand fly the airplane for some of the way. Let's go and close the doors right now. So we're going to go to aircraft and then close all the doors. Perfect. Boarding stair also close that. It should be able to close since we now have hydraulic power. Wonderful. Let's just quickly check where we are. You know, this is an exotic airplane, really. So, you know, this is, yeah, I don't doubt your sincerity on that one. Okay, so, let's see. Where the hell are we? On the ramp. Calier traffic, American 001. We're a 727, starting up engines. Just to warn everybody. You know. Okay, wonderful. What I'm doing now is turning on the engines indeed. So how do I do that again? I kind of forgot. Okay, here's the engine start switches. Continuous ignition, turn that on, and turn the flight. Turn that on, and it should be able to put in some air into the N2 compressor. Except it doesn't do that now, which is a bit of a problem. Why doesn't it do it? So that is on. That is good. This should work. Let's take a look really quickly here. This is open. This is off. Bleed air is open. So we should actually have air. We have pressure here as well. These engines are turned on. This is me. Yeah, don't do that, you idiot. All right, there we go. Look at this. We've got nothing is turning on. Oh my God. This is why I don't fly. All right, let's try that again. Continuous ignition is on though. Let's maybe check again. Stop. Oh, I turn it into ground mode. Right. That's a good explanation then. There we go. N2 is turning on, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing good. Yes. Perfect. So, let's turn on the fuel. And we're turning on our 727, ladies and gentlemen, at the Santa Catalina Island Airport. This is perfect. So, yeah. Wonderful. And now let's stop donating money. It's time to lock in, okay? Turn this into ground start. The engine number 2. Yeah. That's what I want. It's a bit flimsy here. Look at that. Amazing. We've got oil pressure right here on the 3rd engine already. We're looking good. Let's get in some fuel into the engine number 2. Now we're going to select 5,000 feet. We're going to select the flight director. We're going to... I don't know what else. I don't know how this autopilot works. I don't know how we will move once we move. Oh my god. Stop. Alright, so turn this into ground mode. Look at that. Engine number 1 is turning on as well. Why can't I read the chat? Now the chat is there. Swiss, will you play RO320 again? Do you know that Roblox flight sim, which actually is really realistic? The funny thing is with this Roblox A320 flight sim, it does something that I've never seen before, and that is that it, you know, it kind of locks the... if you turn on engine number 2, if you turn on the engine start knob of the A320, the engine number 1 start knob apparently locks. Like, you can't move it until engine number 2 is started up. You can't start up both engines at the same time. And interestingly, Roblox, the RO320 sim, is the only one that I've seen do that. It's crazy, because it's the only one simulating that. But yeah, the flying still sucks. So... but don't waste your money like that. Thank you, though. Thank you. Sound a bit ungrateful. All right, anyway, look at that. Let's turn on that so that makes sure that the transponder works. And yeah, we are ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen. So let's turn on the electrical generators of those 3 engines. Let's turn off the auxiliary power unit and also turn this off. Wait. Oh shoot, something stopped working. The engines have died. Why have the engines died? What? Huh? Me turning off the... wait. Oh my god. No! Me having turned off the APU, although... look. Like, fuel was already getting into those engines, right? I killed the engines. No trouble. No trouble. No trouble. We can just turn it on again, okay? Wonderful. All is fine. All is fine. Do not worry. Don't even be worried the slightest bit. Wonderful. Let's get this going again. Let's get this party started. I mean, the generators were active. This thing was drawing oil. There's no reason for the engines to die. Let's see if we can turn on this 2 at the same time. We might be able to. Oh yeah, we are. Might be even able to turn on 3 at the same time. Something Airbus would never do. Oh my god, I want to use the alternate flaps. Okay, so update on the 727. It's not going super well. Oh yeah, never mind. We aren't able to turn on 3 engines at the same time because 1 will die. But engine number 3 is above 20% in the N2. So it should be able to draw... look, it draws fuel. It should work. That's kind of weird. You have an insect in your hair? I do not. Where is it? I don't! This is why I don't stream anymore. Everything makes me just unhappy. Okay, situation report. Let's turn on engine number 1 as well, by the way. Yeah, that works. We've got it. It's drawing fuel, and it's working. We've got a pressure. Let's see if we can turn on engine number 2. I really don't know why the engines died when I turned off the APU. But anyway, looking good. Let's see. We've got 10% N2. That is perfect already. Maybe this is a dying plane. Who's the developer for this plane? It's Flight Sim Studio. I think it's a great airplane. It's a great, like, value for money. Like, it's not a super expensive airplane, but it's pretty good for what it is. Like, you know, there's not a lot of vintage airplanes for the Microsoft Flight Sim, you know? There really only is this one. And that's kind of it. Maybe they have the Concorde, but the Concorde is pretty bad for the Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, so don't know. All right, there you go, low though. Our engines are all on. You might want to turn off the continuous ignition. These engines are fully working. So us turning off the APU should not cause the engines to die. Now we can even give in some power into all of those engines, except of engine number 2, interestingly. Never mind. Look, all the engines are working. So if they die again, why are you coming here? Where soon? Okay, never mind. No! Fuck! What is this? Flight Sim Studio, how does turning off the APU kill the engines? Shut up. Shut up. Great. Let's turn on the APU then again. That is so dumb. Well, we have to keep the APU running, apparently. Highly realistic there. Great. So, let's turn on the engine again. For the 3rd time! At least they turn on now. The Garmin panels died. Okay, Garmin, work! Oh, don't tell me this plane's completely broken. I'm gonna end the stream. Fuel pumps are on. This thing is working. Oh, great, yeah. Oh, no. At least it hasn't lost the flight plan. But still, this is like a weird bug. So, situation report. It's not good. It's not looking good, you know. Below, we've got fuel flow coming in. I guess we'll leave the APU on. Okay. All right. Hold on. Bear with me. You know. Grizzly bear with me in this case. Don't worry. We're good. Alright. Alright. It's fine. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. We're turning on the engine number 1. It's turning on. Let's pretend none of this is happening. Okay? Our Q engine is set up. Let's go ahead and switch to... Well, we might want to use traffic. Alright, perfect. Let's go. Let's go move. Let's go move. I don't care. Plane's working. It appears. Got some goofy ass call alerts stuff. But we just need to get going. Okay. Central power works. Plane works. Okay, good. We've got some hydraulics working. So the flight control works. It does. Let's put the flaps to 1.5 and let's go fly with this a bit broken plane, to be honest, but okay. Flaps 1.5. Perfect. Let's go. Move it. Catalina traffic. American 001 taxiing to runway 04. Why is there people? Oh my god, what is going on here? What the? Why is that sort of like a light T-pose thing going on? Everybody, look at this. What in the world? Is this Jesus? Great. And why do planes...
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Welcome aboard American Airlines, everyone. We're flying from the beautiful country of Atlantis to Big Bear City.
We're not.
I'm Georgina, your
Shut
lead
up.
flight attendant, and joining me are my fabulous crew members, Jake, Mia, Liam, and Sarah.
We taxied to the wrong
Our
fucking
captain
runway. Oh
today
my
is the
god, I can't.
super smooth
Oh, I haven't.
Swiss
Alright, never mind.
001. And our first officer
So, runway
is the amazing
04
Eric. We expect to be in the air for about
is
30 minutes. So sit back,
this one.
relax, and enjoy the ride.
Okay, let's take
Now
out from runway
let's talk safety,
04.
yeah? First up, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle until it clicks. To release it, just lift the buckle. Easy peasy. In case of a sudden
Okay.
loss of cabin pressure,
I'm ready.
oxygen masks will
This is
drop
a very
down from
big
above.
taxiway.
Pull the mask towards you. Place it
Damn,
over
the
your
Microsoft
nose
Flight
and
Sim
mouth
2020
and
looking
breathe
amazing
normally.
today. Look at those
Don't worry,
clouds in
you
the
look like a
background.
hot
I haven't
mess.
installed any
We're
like
all in
crazy
this together.
add-ons. I haven't really
And
seen
if
the
we
point
need
of
to
like
evacuate, please leave
downloading
your
this
luggage
new
behind.
one. You heard of this like
Seriously,
Nexus
it's
Sky
not
or whatever it
worth
is?
Now this
What was it called again? I don't know. All right.
727-200 has 4 emergency exits.
Yeah.
2 at the front and 2 at the back.
Okay,
To reach
let's
them,
do
just
it,
follow
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
illuminated
I'm
signs.
so ready.
And remember, the closest exit might be
Should I
behind
donate
you.
it 100? Don't do
Oh,
that,
And
please.
after our snack service,
Why
I'll
is
be
there a
coming
car
around
here?
selling some super cute items from the American
Oh my
Airlines
god,
shop.
get off car.
So let's make this flight a blast. Follow me on Instagram at SI.
American 001 taking off runway 4 via holding point alpha. Okay, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and take off. Yeah, the car, wait, why is the nose landing gear not moving? Oh my god, Flight Sim Studio. What in the world is this? Oh, magical flight simulator. This would never happen in X-Plane because it's so easy to do nose wheel turns. But hey, okay, let's go take off. Full power. We've got a take-on warning. Don't care. I just want to get off the ground because we've been sitting here for quite a while. Let's do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. We might take off. 1 or 2, 1 or knots. Oh. Negative rate. Landing gear up. Literally negative rate. Perfect. We've lost a few hundred feet. God, the takeover performance on this thing is insane. Okay, looking good now. Let's go ahead and cage this, by the way. This is the worst flight anyone has ever done. Let's go ahead and talk to, to control. Good. Let's do it. SoCal departure. Good day. Hello again. American 001, 3,000 feet, climbing to 5,000 feet. Request direct to Sierra Lima, India. Laundering money? You think I'm laundering like €2? Are you that insane? Okay. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying.
American 001, radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000. Turn right, heading 215. Vectors to Santa Catalina. Then is filed.
No, I don't want to return to that. Climb 5,000. Request direct to Sierra Lima, India. Thank you very much, Hazel and Nico. Whoever the duo of you are. I wonder if we can just get a heading mode in here. I wonder if we can do that. Okay, wait. So, let's see if we can turn this thing on. Honestly, I really want to find that out. So, autopilot engage. Heading select.
American 001, climb and maintain 17,000.
Maintain 17,000. American 001. Good. That is good. It should work. I think it works. It might. Yeah, it works. Autopilot is working. Well, it's just climbing a little bit much. I'm a bit confused, but okay. We're good. We're at 250 knots now. We're okay. Flaps are up. We're flying at 727, ladies and
American
gentlemen.
001, contact SoCal approach on 124.3.
124.3, American 001. Bye-bye. SoCal approach, good day. American 001, climbing through 9,000 feet to flight level 170. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying the real deal. 727, and we're almost like on track.
American 001, SoCal departure. Good afternoon, Avalon altimeter 29er 288.
288 altimeter, American 001. What the hell's going on with this plane? It might be a cabin altitude warning, maybe? Let's turn on the packs.
Dear guests, we have just reached our cruising altitude, and I'm thrilled to
Yeah?
announce that you can now use your electronic devices.
What's the matter?
Yay! The lavatories are available,
Aft entry.
and our cabin service will begin shortly. So
What's
get ready
wrong?
for some
Oh my
delicious
god, why are we
snacks.
climbing like
Remember,
crazy?
we have free
Jesus
discount
Christ, we're
cookies
climbing
or
at
pretzels,
5,000 feet per
plus
minute.
soft drinks,
Stop climbing so
coffee,
much!
and tea. Alcoholic drinks are $9 to $10.
Help!
And snack boxes are $8.
Yeah, vertical speed. Oh, this is the way
But
to
it's all
increase or
cashless,
decrease it.
So make sure to have your card
Okay,
ready.
I'm flying.
Follow me on Instagram at SI
I'm cooking.
_Georgina
I'm cooking.
AUR. Leave a comment after we land.
Okay, good. 2988. That's very important here. 2988. Okay. Wonderful. What? I can't see anything. Okay. Good, ladies and gentlemen, we're flying with a 727.
American 001. Expect the visual runway 8 approach into Big Bear. I'll have you descending in about 10 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Expect visual runway 8 approach. American 001. What? I'm having a
And drink
stroke.
service now.
Okay, what's the
You
matter?
can enjoy our delicious free Biscoff
Propede?
cookies or pretzels, plus a variety of soft drinks, coffee, and
What is the
tea.
problem?
Oh, and if you're feeling fancy,
What's the
we have
alert?
some alcoholic drinks available for just 9 to 10 jelly beans.
Shut up.
After our service, I'll be coming around selling
anti-ice,
some
that's the
super cute items from
anti-icing.
American Airlines shop.
What is the
So keep your eyes
pressurization on
peeled.
this thing?
Follow me on Instagram at
APU.
SI_Georgina.
What's the problem with that?
Leave a comment after we land.
Help! This is... How do I shut off the alarm? That's the bell cut out? Why are we not climbing anymore, by the way? Oh my god, help! Climb! Okay. APU's smoking, maybe. No, APU's totally... Well, there's a little bit of smoke here behind us, but it's totally fine. It's, good. We're doing good. Help me. I'm confused. I don't know what to do now. Oh my god, this...
Aero Mexico 644, direct
Okay, this is totally fine. Well, this, you know, this is not like flying an Airbus. It's a special experience, okay? Now we're
Down
overspeeding.
to 4,000 cleared
This
for
thing
the
is
ILS
just
24
full of...
left
Shut up!
644.
This thing is just full of alerts and full of problems. It's absolutely hilarious. All right, let's make a right turn now. What do I, auto throttle. Maybe engage that. Maybe that could be smart. Okay, right turn now. Let's do it. Don't know what's the heading to that, but hey, we're doing good. We're flying. Great. Okay, we're now at 300 million knots. What I set this? Where did I set the airspeed knob? To which have I set that? This is just confusing. Maybe I will not use auto throttle then. I hate this. Oh my god, help!
Aero Mexico 644, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905.
Okay, we're good now. We're kind of following our flight plan. We have deviated from our route just a little bit.
120.905.
But we're good. I can't, you know, this is actually quite a challenge now. Can we survive
United
this?
565, direct booby. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 left approach, descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
Okay, you're good. We are totally good.
Setting to 4,000, cleared for the ILS.
The
24 left
alarm
approach,
is
United
annoying
565.
AF. Dude, I don't know how to turn it off, though. I genuinely don't know. We're now at 17... Flight level 170. We've reached cruise altitude, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really happy about that. I'm just kind of confused as to... I don't know.
Singapore 7974, direct Suti. Cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 24 left
Okay,
approach.
we're good.
Descend and maintain altitude 2200 until established.
You know what? I can just go outside
Down to
view.
2200 cleared for the
And
RNAV
then I
Zulu
have
24
no
left
problems
approach.
with the
Singapore
alerts.
7974.
This is perfect. This is like great. This is the way to handle it. Shutting down the entire plane will turn it off. Yeah, fair. To set the autopilot on Boeing 727, you need to satisfy power requirements. Ensure the turn knob is in the correct position. Well, to be honest, the heading mode works perfectly fine. Oh, I don't know what it's doing here.
Skywagon 5, Charlie X-ray.
Why is it turning right? Left, I mean. Oh, it changed the heading for some reason. But we're doing good. Look at this. We're doing okay. We're just going to see this plane from the outside view, and it is a beautiful sight. And somehow this looks great here. We can see Los Angeles. This is called... this is a theme park down here. Irvin Lake. Okay. Down here is Anaheim. So it might have, like, Disneyland, or is it Disney World? I don't care. Look at this. We've got now the mountains that we're heading right towards. You
Singapore
know?
7974, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.905.
Okay, looking good. We're just over speeding a little bit. But you know, the good thing is at least this plane lets you do that. Go to setting and turn off sound alarms. I don't think it'll let you do that. So, yeah.
United 565, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.
What is even going on? Yeah, this is a very, like, overwhelming stream. It should be a little bit more relaxed, these streams, I feel like. But look, the aileron is working. Maybe. Yeah, it is working. It's just not really, okay, we're good. What is the... I like how it doesn't even give... Is that the magnetic course to it? Is that 30? So we need to have 300? Yeah, that could make sense. So let's use that. No, I mean 030. God damn it. Use the heading bug. Well, I'm doing that. So the plane is actually turning left, I think. It's just very slow. Because it's heading, like, very slowly to the left. But hey, it works. The autopilot is being held. Oh, no, it's actually descending. Oh, because for some reason the vertical speed is set to minus 800 feet per minute. Even though I definitely set altitude on. How do I set, like, an altitude acquire? You massive idiot. Oh my god. Alright, this is fine. Altitude hold. Yes. It's not really turning. Maybe I need to use the turn knob, question mark? Turn more. I know you're a little shaky here, flying at 400 knots, but you're doing well, American 001. I'm eating Oreo. I think Oreos are good. Why is this plane actually losing altitude still? We're now down to 15,000 feet. We're far below our allowed altitude. It's quite hilarious. And this plane's unable to steer. I might as well just hand fly it, you know? So that's quite funny. Come on. Go turn. Why does the turn make no difference? The turning radius is crazy on this thing. We might want to help the autopilot out a little bit. This is the worst flying that I've ever done in the live stream, I think. The funny thing is, like, last time we did the 727 relatively well. I remember, like, it was not a bad flight like this, like with full-on autopilot. Maybe it's just that I don't know, I've just gotten stupider, you know. All right, turn it off and on again. It will work. Fair. Oh, we're now back to flight level 170, so that's perfect. Look at that. We're doing good. So, Big Bear is coming up. American 001 request descent to flight level 100 for approach. We'll do a visual approach to Big Bear. Let's see if we can tackle the bear. We're just gonna use the turn knob because that's
American 001, descend and maintain flight level 100.
So maintain 10,000 feet. American 001. Perfect. So we can now start descending. However, I'm gonna do that. So altitude select, and then I can do vertical speed. I need to, like, look into these planes before I fly them in those very stupid live streams here, don't I? Kind of, yeah. If you crash on the ground, I'll donate 15 euros. No. You will definitely not do that. Lull the alarms. I searched a 727 alarm. It sounds like the fire. No.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 125.65.
125.65. American 001. Bye. Okay. Why are you? What? Oh, you're not descending. You are descending. Okay, good. Okay, let's do that. 125.65. Los Angeles Center, good day. Lufthansa 0, correction, American 001, flight level, 15,000 feet, descending to 10,000 feet for Big Bear, ILS. All right. Did I say ILS? It's not. It's obviously visual.
American 01, Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon, San Bernardino. Altimeter 2988.
288. American 01. Perfect. Okay, let's pretend like I'm just gonna turn off the autopilot now. They're good. What are all these sounds coming from? I genuinely have no idea. Okay. I don't care. We're doing good. Like, for some reason, like, there's something clearly wrong with the trim. Because this plane heavily leans to the right. That can't be good. Maybe it's actually the turn knob or something? No. Rudder trim? Where is it? Is it far offset? Question mark? Don't know. Something is definitely wrong with this airplane. And I'm flying it very poorly. Maybe I shouldn't be flying these poor vintage planes around. Okay. All's fine. Let's go and put out some spoilers because we need to descend. American 001, cancel IFR. We have airport Big Bear in sight for a landing. I'm just gonna land now. I don't care.
American 001, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, bye-bye. American 01. Alright, let's see if we've got some frequencies here, or if it's like not even a controlled airport. It's obviously not. It's just a Unicom. So we don't struggle. This was definitely one of the worst flights I've done. Like, and I'm definitely the reason for it. You know, I have to admit that's like really bad airmanship that I've proven today. But you know what? Not every flight has to be perfect. We just need to land and butter it. Okay. So we're ready. Landing her down. Big Bear, traffic at day, American 001, around 3 miles out, final approach, runway 8, full stop landing. We're a 727, by the way, if you're worried about, wakes. Okay, look, we're good. I don't know what the alerts is all about. This plane is, like, seriously broken. And that's kind of the most annoying thing now, that the alerts are just there. Anyway, when the speed breaks out, this plane is trimmed horribly in all like dimensions, because like look, when I let go of the controls, plane die. It actually doesn't die anymore. I managed to kind of retrim it. Okay, speed brakes are still out. Speed check flaps 5 though. Let's do and butter landing on the 727. Okay, it was a very short flight, I realized as well. I want to do maybe a longer string tomorrow. Need to improve my endurance there. Alright, 2,000 feet above ground. Short runway coming up. We've got some weird altitude alert, I think it is. It might be like a pressurization alert. Because like, reminds me of the 737 has a similar alert. But it's like very weird because it doesn't tell us on the enunciators what's wrong. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 150 knots. We are looking good. Are you guys ready for the smoothest landing in the world? I feel like we've got like quite a lot of crosswind, right? This plane doesn't fly straight. Now we have a wall of flaps down here, 40 degrees of flaps, and they're huge. So this should be, oh no. Oh my God, let me see. This should be interesting. All right, we've got, let me take the control here. We definitely need a little bit of speed here. Okay, one red, one white. This is one of those American runways that are like narrow as hell for no reason. And I have to very much steer against something. This plane. I have to, oh my God, something is wrong with either of the trims. It's probably the rudder trim that's completely off. This plane doesn't feel nice to fly, and that's hilarious. Let's take a look at the landing. Oh my God. Put out the reverse thrust. And there we go. We're able to stop. Oh my God, that was a very weirdly handled landing. Okay, that's fine though. We have landed. We have landed on this beautiful American airport. Georgino, how do you think of that landing? That was surely a landing. Fair. It was a landing.
Oh my gosh. Captain Swiss 001. That landing was like totally smooth. I mean, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10, right? It felt like we were just gliding on a cloud of cotton candy. Seriously, you should teach a masterclass on landings.
No, she's just she's Delulu. All right, let's taxi to this gate right here. I want to see the landing here in the replay mode. Maybe I should play X-Plane again. I mean, Say Intentions works with X-Plane just fine. So we should use maybe one of my crazy inventions. The question is which one. I might want to ask my Discord on which airplane I could fly next. But like the crazy ones. Maybe the 747 that has a full upper deck like the A380. I might have done that though already. Look at this, by the way. We've landed nicely. So that didn't work out super well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the landing here in the replay mode. Because it was very... you could see how, like, completely weird it was. Because we have nearly 0 wins, but I was fighting against I don't know what. Like, you could see the trim was not... the trim was okay. But, like, this plane flew very weirdly, and we touched down, like, in such a weird angle that I think we might have had, like, a wing strike or something similar. Look at it. Oh my god, that would have maybe even broken the airplane. That is very good timing. That is great timing, Wasm. That's actually hilarious. So, fly the CRJ 1000 in heavy crosswind. I might want to... oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the long CRJ. You're exactly right, ladies and gentlemen. That is a proper idea. You guys are creatives, and I like that very much. I apologize about this extremely bad stream. Tomorrow, I'll be back with the CRJ 10,000. I love you all. I need to go to sleep. So good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.